how would you like to just destroy? I mean, just obliterate, kill forehand approach shots.
Always advisable if you're not going to hit.
Well, of course we all would, okay? But when it's 5-6, you're down break point, you get the short ball, even if you've been hitting your forehand approach shot good all match, we all know that sometimes we can tend to get really, really nervous, and it's not as easy to take a big roundhouse swing on the approach shot and just blow the ball right by your opponent. So what I'm going to do today is give you a healthy alternative to crushing your approach shot, and one that's going to help you win a lot more matches, specifically on big points. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay guys, so like I mentioned, we all dream of coming up and just crushing that forehand winner away, like a Rafael Nadal, a Roger Federer, Serena Williams, and Novak Djokovic. It feels great to just kill that ball. But like I'm saying, when you're in a big point and the nerves are there, we've all felt it, right? The hands are really tight, really shaky. Do you really feel confident that you can just step up and blow the ball right by the competition? What I have for you today is a healthy alternative, a way that you can still hit a great approach shot, execute it 80 to 90% of the time, give your opponent a very, very difficult ball rather than you having to come up with all the skill. I like on big points, here's a big right or downer tip. On big points, make your opponent come up with all the skill rather than you having to come up with all the skill, right? Make life easier on yourself, and then they've got to create all the skill, they've got to create all the power, they've got to create all the angles, and you're going to make it very difficult for them to do that. So this is what this shot's going to do for you, and that is hitting a forehand chip approach shot. And you might go, well, I don't want to do that. I'm not seeing the pros do that. Well, Roger Federer does it sometimes, and I'll tell you what, this works great on the courts that you're playing on, whether you're playing singles or doubles, because the ball is going to hit, it's going to skid, it's going to stay low. Your opponent is going to have to get down to their shoelaces to come up and try and pass you, and they're going to have to create all the power. So let me show you how it's done. All right, so I'm going to hit some approach shots coming at you at the camera right now. And what I want you to notice about these balls is that they're hitting the ground and staying super low and skidding through the court. And sometimes it's actually good to intentionally even hit these balls a little shorter like that, and now make your opponent run forward and have to get down low. So you can hit those balls short, you can hit those balls a little deeper and make them skid, and they're just a nightmare for your opponent to deal with on big points. What I want you to think about as you're doing this is you're basically just treating this ball like a volley off the bounce. So there's a lot less you have to do with this shot. Let me show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so let's go through some bullet point tips on how to do this. Number one is you want to be in your Continental Grip as you're hitting this approach shot. That's also going to make life a lot easier as you get to the net. You're not going to have to change your grip. A lot of people, especially in pressure situations, they'll hit a forehand approach shot, they forget to change their grip. I see it all the time, and then they're volleying with the incorrect grip. So on this shot, you're going to get into a Continental Grip. This is a great strategy, especially if you're playing a big point and you're receiving a second serve from somebody who doesn't have a big second serve. You can automatically just get right in that Continental Grip and approach right off a weak second serve. So great play in singles or doubles. So we're in that Continental Grip, which basically the way you find it is you take your hand, I like to refer to this as the webbing in my hand right here, this part here, stick it right there, drop it down and hold the racket, and you should start to notice that as you're in a array position, the strings are angled slightly up, they're slightly open. That's the perfect volley position you want to be in. And so as the ball is coming, what you want to work on is, as you see the ball, pretend that you're going to go catch the ball. Rather than focus on a shoulder turn, because now you can take way too big a backswing, what I want you to do instead is act like someone just threw a ball at you and now you're looking to catch that ball. So you're going to keep a nice short backswing, because the bigger we get on a backswing, especially on a big point, that's when we're gonna tend to overcook things. So we wanna keep nice, simple, compact approach shots. So we're here, we're going to catch that ball. See, now the ball is coming slower. Now I can add in a little bit more of a shoulder turn if I want and a little extra punch. But let's say we don't need that. Let's say we're right here. Now we've got all we need, and as the ball is coming, all I want you to do is use your power from your loading leg, right? So the hand that has the racket in it, you're gonna load on the same leg for the power, and then you're gonna push through and just volley it off the bounce. Don't try and slice it either. You saw that my balls were a little shorter, but I wasn't focused on like slicing the ball. That's when your ball is gonna tend to kind of float up or go way out. What you wanna do is be really punchy with it, okay? A nice jab at the ball, just like if you're going to jab a volley. So the ball is coming and it's in the air and you give it that nice little jab, and if you've ever felt that, it's the same exact feeling but off the bounce. So I'm coming here, I got my hand out in front, it bounces, and now I'm jabbing at the ball, and I'm also gonna move through it. So I'm gonna run right past the camera here. So I'm gonna get here, jab, and move through it. So now I'm also gaining a really good net position. So there you go, guys. That's a nice, healthy alternative to killing and crushing your approach shots. That's actually gonna really help you win a lot more matches. And that's my goal. That's what I'm obsessed with. I wanna get you to the next level in the next 12 months. So I've worked really hard on creating a free 8-part training series for you. I think it's the best one I've ever done, and I want to give it to you right now 100% free, because I want to show you my challenge and your challenge is how can we get to the next level in 12 months or less. I actually have a perfect plan on how to do it. There's nothing else out there like it on the internet. In fact, one of my favorite students, Rick, said it's the best program he's seen for online tennis players at the 4.0 level, but I think it's the best for 3.0s, 3.5s, 4.0s, 4.5s, pretty much everybody except for Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal. You guys don't need this. Everybody else, you need it. Sign up. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to comment on it. And don't forget to subscribe. Why? Because it makes me happy. Come on. I'll see you guys later. Watch this preview. Hey guys, Pete from Crunch Time Coaching. Today we've got a really cool lesson for you. We're going to teach you the super spinner boomerang drop shot. Okay guys, I got to be honest with you. Learning the super spinner boomerang drop shot is not going to get your game to the next level in the next 12 months. And my job as your tennis coach is to help you consistently get better, see the progress, grow in your tennis game. So what we're going to do today is a little different. We're going to put down the racket, we're going to put down the balls, we're going to leave the tennis court, and we're going to head on over to my house, and I'm going to show you exactly step by step the pitfalls to avoid and what you really need to be doing over the next 12 months if you want to see your game go up to the next level. So come on, let's go.